Okay, this is 7E. We're going to be making a house again. This time we're going to build half of it and then use the mirror command to finish the other part of it. The OSNAPs we're going to be using are going to be quadrant, endpoint, and we're going to be using different layers when we build the house again. So let's go ahead and get started on it. Z enter, A enter for my screen. I'm going to go ahead and make my grids to 0.5. Give myself more points to work with. 0.5, enter. If you don't feel if you feel comfortable working without grids, you can go ahead and do that. Grids are not necessary. I'm going to continue with grids to help you guys out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw something that looks something like this. Maybe something looks like a real rectangle. Oops, looks like I should have came to here. Looks like I better put that line back to this dot here. Oops, looks like I got that old snap-on bothering me. Now I can move it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get the little roof that looks like this. Comes out a little bit. Come up like that. And then the roof comes up a little bit steeper this time. I need to take off that ortho, right? Come here, come across. Okay. I'm actually going to bring this line all the way up here. So it's like that. I'm going to move the house down just a little bit so I can put the chimney in there. I'm going to move it over here like that. Okay, so now to do the chimney, just go ahead and give me like a little box. Something like that. Okay. Looks like I get a door and a little door handle, so let's go and get a door. Okay. Get a little circle for a door handle here. Okay. Yikes, that's kind of big. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. If you're having trouble selecting, remember you can take that snap off. So I can select it and turn that snap back on. Get my circle. That's a little bit better size. Okay. Now go ahead and get a window here. So I'm going to make a rectangle button, something like that. And then for the curtains, looks like they went something like this. So to do the curtains, you can go ahead and come over here. Where do they go? They went like this. Okay, they kind of came out that way. So they kind of came out something like this right here. Here, then they went to the wall. And then they went back down to something like this. Go ahead and get something that's similar to what you just did. And come in here. It doesn't have to be exact. It's okay. I think it's like that. Okay, so I got that. And looks like I need to get some plants again. Let's see the plants we have. 5 plants, and then we got to get some grass. So grass should be pretty easy to do. We just come up and make some lines coming up like that. Okay, that's good enough. And let's go ahead and get some lines for some plants. I'm going to go ahead and get 4 of them. Okay, now here's what we want to do. We want to be able to put the circles so that they go on the endpoints of these lines here with the quadrants. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a circle. Let's see if I can get the circle here. Just go ahead and draw a circle, and I'm going to make it okay, so something like that would be fine. I'm going to take off that snap, turn on OSNAP, turn on nearest, and I'm going to also turn on endpoint. Okay, now I'm going to move this circle here. I'm going to grab it by the nearest and just stick it on the nearest right here. It's fine like that. So we can go ahead and just copy this, and I'm going to copy it from here, and I'm going to bring it to here. Oh, that won't look that good here. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and copy it now this time again. Grab it from the bottom. Oops. Copy. Grab it from the nearest, and I'm going to stick it like that. And I guess we can live with something like that. This one I should probably move it so it looks a little bit better. Move it to here. That's a little bit better like that, I guess. Okay. So we have something that looks like a house. Now we're going to have to put some hatching in here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the hatch button right here. If it lets me. Okay. Go to this bar, click here, go to other, find the word where it says brick, click OK, click on the button up here it says pick points. Click inside your chimney. Hit enter, and then click OK. And then you got your bricks. Okay, I'm going to take off my grids. So we're going to have to do some layering for the roof now. So click on the hatch button again. Click on the pattern right here. Pick something for your roof. It will look good for my roof. Let's see. Maybe something like that would be kind of interesting. I'll click on this. Go ahead and click OK. Just be careful. Depending on the pattern you pick, you may have to adjust your scale. So I'm going to leave it at 1 and see what happens. So I'm going to go pick points again. Click inside your roof area. Hit enter. And click OK. And see how it didn't look like it was too good. So I'm going to double click that. And I want to make the scale 0.25 and see what that looks like. Okay, so we can live with that. Now what I need to do is I need to make sure they're in the correct layers now. So obviously this one is going to be bricks. Okay, those are bricks. This part here, not that. Go ahead and get rid of this line right now. We don't need that line anymore. So I'm going to get my roof. If it lets me select my roof, okay. And get this part for my roof as well. Okay, so this is the roof. Looks like I missed that line right there. Roof, okay. Let's go roof. There we go. Okay, this is the window. This is the door. Door. This is the wall. Okay, down here we can go, let's see, this one here. Not necessarily like plants, but we can go ahead and go. I guess we'll leave it as plants as well. Okay, go plants. Okay. Now that we built half the house, we can do the mirror command now. I'm going to make sure again that OSNAP setting is endpoint. I need to have endpoint on. I'm going to turn off these other ones here. So I have endpoint on. So click on the mirror button, which is the two triangles looking at each other, or modify mirror. Select everything. Hit enter. Go ahead and click on the endpoint here, and then go ahead and click up here. Now all I have to do is hit enter, and then I can delete the roof. So again, one more time for doing the mirror button, select everything, hit enter, click on this endpoint, and I'm going to also click on this endpoint, then hit enter. So I'm delete this chimney there. Looks like I need to put a door there, right? Or a line through there for the door. So I'm going to go to door, and let's see if I can just go ahead and put one right in the middle here. Looks like I can go right there. Okay, so Z enter, A enter. Fits on my grids. Good. And then you're done with your 7s.